welcome to Destiny by Dice, where I play Dungeons and Dragons with a couple of my dice rolling friends who have nothing better to do on a Monday evening. We're going to jump almost right into it. We're all itching to play.
Always.
And I believe we should see everyone now. This is still very new to me.
Hello! Hello,
Yeah,
everybody.
perfect. We can see everyone. Hello, Elias. It's good to have you in the chat. Thank you for complimenting my nickname. I'm very proud of it. So, last we left off, we had a bit of a short session. We talked to Pokinato, the ancient dragon, who had some things to say. Some things that do not fit with the information you have from before. And he stole or bartered an item from our dear Relgalin, which she surprisingly gave away in exchange for information about her parent and sisters. And then you went on your way to Semolani.
Or as we would like to call it.
Salami!
Anywho, you traveled the entire way to the city, and at the moment we are currently right outside entering the city, and that's where we left off last time. Hello, Ovar. Anything anyone want to say before we jump into it?
Yeah. Victory point. The starting point of your XP grind. just breaking it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, Victory Point is our sponsor tonight's episode, and probably the episode next week as well, I hope.
Don't spoil it.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'll wait for next week's episode.
So, how does this
Okay, so before you, Fergusa, Kaelin, Tara, and Narek, and Montaigne. You all see a city you've seen before. Kaelin, you've barely seen it in your half-awake state. The rest of you have been here once before. You had a quick stop by this place with the help of your little friend
Grindir,
Garindir.
the little wizard.
And so now you see a very large city, one of the largest you've seen, but it is dwarfed by Fumantri. This city is a very dense, large city with a lot of wooden houses that are all sort of very close together. The houses are sort of like a very standard medieval type of house where the bottom is a lot smaller than the built upon tops. So it seems like the floors have been built over the years to accommodate a larger population. As you go towards the city, there's no wall, no sort of main defensive structure. But at the same time, it seems to be very peaceful, despite the war being raged only a week's walk away from here. As you enter the city, is there anything in particular you're looking for or going towards?
Well, if I remember correctly, this is midday.
It would be, let's see, it would be evening. Yeah. You stopped a little bit to look at the, or try to find the entrance to the old dwarven ruins. And then after not finding it, or finding it, yeah, you found it. Yeah. Deciding not to enter that, you traveled to Semolani, so it would be getting late at this point, but not sort of, the sun hasn't gone down yet.
Have we been, when we came here the last time, if I remember correctly, we just appeared right in front of Trevon's house?
You appeared in the middle of the city, in the central area of the city.
By a fountain.
Yeah, next to a fountain. And then Gurendir led you all to the house.
I think we should just head her away.
Maybe if we can find a fountain, we can find the window away.
Yeah. You're good with getting places. You know where you could go.
I think I can find it.
You're following?
Yeah, you all enter the city. There's a lot of people bustling about. You see a lot of people sort of also sort of lying close to this walls of a lot of the buildings. As you enter the city, you see a lot of poor people, a lot of people sleeping in the streets. You make your way past these. There are a lot of elves, humans, dwarves, and races you rarely see. There are a few tieflings running around. There are also some humans with their glasses running around the city. You barely see any of this because you don't have your glasses anymore. You make your way into the city, close to the city center, and out to the right, where you last saw a humble small house with a garden. And you do see the house. It's back to the way it looked before it disappeared.
I think maybe some of us should set and go behind the back so it doesn't run away like last time. What do you think? You want me to do it? Yeah, I want to come up in front door. Any one of you guys?
Yeah. So you two go around the back.
Do we see any windows or anything?
There are 4 windows around, 2 on the side and one on the back, and then one on the other side again. The one he escaped through last time is the one all the way on the back.
Have we passed any taverns on the way? Fountain or house? Or
You did pass the Bronze Duck Tavern, which is also the one that these guys slept in the last time they were there, on the way.
I would like to take like only a 1 or 2 minute detour inside that tavern. I assume people take their glasses off when they're inside.
Yeah, most people do, because there are artificial lights inside.
Alright. Yeah, so I want to get a lot of attention when entering the tavern. I just want to go around some tables and see if I can steal a pair of glasses.
Okay. As you enter the tavern, you see it's bustling at this hour. There are a lot of people. A lot of people are drinking.
Perfect.
There
I
is-
wanna find like drunkest guys that have put their glasses on the
There's
table.
a bard singing and a guy behind him on some kind of drums playing. And you see a table with at least 6 humans who are drinking, playing cards, having a good time.
You are about to ruin.
Maybe not the ones that are playing cards. 'Cause they're looking
Yep.
for like.
You also see a human with his glasses just hanging on his sleeve. Sitting at a table, he seems to just be all by himself, just drinking all alone quietly. The rest are elves, humans, and some dwarves. Yeah, dwarves, I mean. Elves and dwarves.
I'll try the gentleman.
Okay. Give me a stealth check and a sleight of hand check.
Don't touch this.
So for stealth, I got. Yo. Yeah, 23.
Yep.
And a sleight of hand. Only a 19.
You walk close to this man, and just as he's lifting his drink to drink, you sort of shrug past him, remove the glasses, put them in your pocket, keep walking.
Yeah.
And then you
Wearing
circle
my,
around
like,
to the bar.
Coat, so I just shove it inside.
Yep.
And I'll make my way around 2 or 3 more tables before I walk out again.
Yep.
And all of that happens like less than a minute.
Yeah, seeming a little bit disappointed. After taking a round in the tavern, you leave back out to the streets. And then you guys.
Before we split up and we can get around back, so I'll dangle the glasses in front of Montaigne's face.
Where did he get those?
Better not ask.
I am asking.
Well, there might be someone looking for their glasses in a short while after they've finished their ale. You can borrow them for now.
Oh, thank you.
Nobody's gonna notice. You need them.
I don't want to borrow your stolen glasses.
Morals.
Okay, you can keep them. You don't want to borrow them, you can keep them.
I just
How about we go back there and get a silver coin or something, and you take the glasses and go away?
You all would know that these glasses can be bought basically everywhere, and they're worth about 5 copper pieces.
Silver still stands for the ass, but yeah.
I don't need it.
Okay.
You're missing out.
And then you put them on and it's like, oh, good damn. Can't see anything.
So bright.
How can you look in these? Anyway, the two of you make your way back behind the hovel. The rest of you are in the front. Progressa, you approach the door. And then you...
Trevon, you home?
Nothing. Yes? Who's there?
It's you remember Grindir's friends?
Oh, yes.
We have some business. Will you come open the door, please?
Come in if you please. Door's open.
Oh, yeah. Head inside.
The 4 of you head inside.
Yeah, if we can hear them.
You hear this, yeah, it's not a big house, so you do hear the exchange around back.
I'll just go around and go inside
Yep.
as well.
Yeah, me too.
You all head inside this small hovel. As you walk inside, you see there's a lot of books stacked on the ground everywhere. It's just like flooded the entire room that you enter. It's sort of like a big open room with a kitchen, and then there's one door to the right. And it's just all of the available surface space is just covered in books and maps and scrolls and everything. And some writing utensils.
Even the floor?
Even the floor. Just stacked. So there's a path that you can walk.
Yeah, I'll carefully try not to.
The bigger you are, the harder this path is to follow because Trevon is not a big fella.
Oh, it's not.
Are you studying for anything?
Everything. And Galgalin, as you enter the hovel, you feel sort of like a magical surge just sort of hit you as you enter through the door. It doesn't really feel substantial or anything.
Does it affect me
Yeah.
somehow?
Just like there is a strong magical force. Oh, I see you're back to health.
Have we met before?
You were imprisoned by this cult.
Yeah, when I infiltrated them, yeah. I
Yes,
remember.
yes, infiltrated.
Yeah, when we infiltrated your lady.
And you're new.
Yes, I'm ready.
Nice to meet you too. So, are you here to cause trouble again?
No,
Always
we're
do.
not.
Good, good.
I need your help.
What can I assist you with?
You are a wizard, are
I
you?
am a master wizard, yes.
I have been told that my family is in the nether realm. How can I get there? I was told master wizard to
Netherrealm, yes, of course. Give me a few minutes. I have a book on this. And then he starts sort of rummaging in his books, just throwing books over his head, moving a stack over another, on top of another stack. This one, yes. The Nether, you said. Just give me a few minutes, please. I start looking through the book.
There's no place to sit down.
You can sit on the book stacks, but the chairs, there's a table with 4 chairs. There are smaller chairs because he's a gnome. But you can move the books if you want and try to sit on the...
Does the path of notebooks lead to...
The path leads to a small clearing on the table, but not to the chairs.
Any walls?
No. The books are sort of stacked up against the walls, so it's just the path to the table, the path over to the kitchen area, and the path into the room that's next to, to the right.
Try to clear some space by the table.
Yeah. The room to the right is where the bedroom where Kalen was sleeping during his last visit.
Can I see if I can, while he's looking for his book, can I see if I can...
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, and I want to use primeval awareness as well.
Yep, nothing. Yeah, within 1 mile shouldn't be anything, no. 12. You start looking through the books. The Nether. You knew someone there, you say?
My mother and my 2 sisters are there.
Your mother and... Do you have anything that belongs to them?
Did we use like a necklace or something when we tried? Or maybe you describe it. My mother made this dress for me.
Is it your blood relative?
Yes.
We can use that, I think. Yes. I can locate your mother, I think, and I could send 2 of you to her.
We heard that they were like...
It's a trap!
I could possibly send everyone with a return charm.
Please.
Let's just stay for 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I'm not sure how close I can get you, maybe within 100 meters, I think.
Will we return automatically?
Yes, as long as you all touch the pendant I infuse.
We heard that they were unconscious or...
Yes, yes, Nether, you would be unconscious. I am going to have to read a little bit more. Then he keeps reading. Good question.
Do I spot any books?
No, you don't know what books are.
Still find
About the art of sword fighting.
Give me an investigation check. You keep looking through the books.
That's my passive investigation.
I'm getting a message that it's hard to hear Naruk,
Okay.
so you probably just need to speak a little bit higher.
It's a 20 for investigation.
20 for investigation. You look through these books and you do find a couple of volumes that talk about things that might resemble tieflings, and you do find one generally on the races of Lemurian, which should contain tieflings.
Okay, so
You think?
I'm mostly interested in finding out something maybe about my birth mother. If she would be a demon, if she would be a human.
Okay.
Yeah.
The general book on races would probably have some information about parentage and how children are made.
So I'll start to read that
Wait,
and
what?
educate myself.
Good.
Naruk wants to become a mother.
One day a stork.
Kalen, you're looking for books on sword fighting, and you easily find a book with a big picture of 2 people sort of fighting with swords. And you see that it says the art of sword fighting.
I assume the gnome is occupied reading the book, so I'll stuff it underneath my coat.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
23.
Good. Yes, I can give you some coins that will keep you awake and sane. Should last for approximately 5 minutes as well. Just remember, everyone needs to get back together before 5 minutes is up.
Will they be awake when we get them? Can we bring them with us?
Touch them, I think.
And then they
Yes.
will come with us.
Yes, I think so. Touch them.
Can we move around in it?
I have been there. It says, yeah, as long as you're awake.
I got water in my eye.
What did you say, Montaigne?
But do we all need to go?
You don't have to.
I don't want to.
No, no.
Are there any dangers in this realm?
It's supposed to be empty.
So we can just go in there and I'm gonna get out. All of us there.
Probably have at least one more person with me. 3 people.
You know what?
If we find them and touch them, I think we can do it.
Come with it.
Okay, I can make these things. Let's see, I need 200 gold per person for the pendants, and then for the main key, it will be another 400 gold.
Oh, well,
Are you?
yeah, about that.
And I will need poison glands from venom trolls.
You're joking, right?
Yes,
Yeah, thanks.
I'm sorry.
Would you be willing to trade information?
Does it have to be gold?
No, I can take other monetary valuable things.
Well, you see, we do have these black rocks. They would be worth a lot.
Can I take a look?
It's an onyx.
Just gonna check the value of onyxes. I believe it's more than he needs.
Well, at least.
I don't think so.
No, but in our realm, it's worth a lot more. I have it written somewhere. Because they were worth like a lot.
Onyx, did you write the size of these?
Nice. I have to find it here. I want to see my notes. I just thought that I had two in my
Yeah.
in the bag of holding, but I remember it was a lot of gold.
The base size would be 550 gold per.
How come I didn't know about this?
You have to
Otherwise,
have
they would have been in
probably-
my pocket.
No, but for real, I think we got a lot of stuff for it. And I think I paid my armor for it, and my armor was like 5,000. They're actually in some money.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you don't know because you were here.
You bought it from the blacksmith using same rock, no, not another type of rock.
No, because we had 3. We found the one we
Yeah.
in dragon. And he was like super happy. He just
Yeah.
tore her because he made a lot of money from it.
Right, that's that one. I remember you overpaid by like 1,500 gold or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's worth
So,
a lot.
Yeah, I'm
But I
guessing
don't know the exact
these
value.
are the 5,500 gold pieces per onyx then.
But I don't know that.
This would do, yes.
Or we'll use it to get parents. Sister back. Or
Sisters.
sisters.
Yes.
Wait, more? Ooh.
Okay, if you can just get me that poison gland,
You're joking.
I'm just kidding. But I will need like 10 minutes to get this ready. Chew.
I'm chewing gum Elijah's. Elias?
Yeah, what?
Elijah's! I don't know what happened. But yeah.
I'm thinking maybe.
I need quiet to work, please.
You want to sell in the house?
Yes, please.
When should we come back?
10 minutes.
I know where we two are going.
I'll just bring with me the book that I was reading.
Yep.
Maybe you might be able to see earlier than I can. Oh, perfect. Do that. I'm not sure if I can find them, but if you help me check, maybe we can see it. Maybe this is not. Does it seem like it was supposed to be dangerous or whatever? Anything big? Question is, are they together? They are in two different places. They will be in contact. I haven't thought about that. Maybe. So I think maybe. Well, did we have to be together to come back? Yes. Yes. So we will then start them back to the same spot.
It was like evening, but not like super late,
Yeah.
so shops would still be open.
Some shops might still be open, yes, but not the more exclusive, interesting shops, like the general goods stores and the fish and chips would be open.
How about
Kebabs.
What a bird and chips.
No, those are more exclusive because you need to cure the meat.
well, I wanted to take Montaigne to the tailor.
I follow Taylor.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn down the background music a little bit. Apparently it's very loud. Hopefully that's better.
Except with dashing. Gonzalez.
Okay, what were we doing?
Well, strong. I follow more.
Narak, you were doing something?
Tactics.
Strategizing.
Yes.
Anyone else want to do something in these
Also, yeah, guys, don't
10 minutes?
wait for us. I mean, if you want to start the ritual, then go ahead with that. It will take more than 10-15 minutes.
Thank you.
Watch him, Montaigne.
Montaigne wanted
I'll try.
to go, didn't want to go anyway, so.
Never ask more than that.
And you know, someone has to stay behind with him. You know, it's dangerous alone.
Whatever you say, Kevin.
Especially in a new city.
I think we established before that as a giant elf, I could have two people on the back, right?
Yes,
Okay.
How about you, Tara?
medium or smaller.
You don't want to go?
Okay, then.
I mean, better to be 4 than 3.
Yeah, I would
Strength
say
in
so.
numbers. We don't know
Yes.
what we're up against.
Well,
They
I
got
can-
there somehow.
I can only carry 2 people. If we have to, in the future, I can use 2 of you.
I was more thinking about taking my 2 sisters, for instance. They are both half elf and also was thinking another half.
I don't think we
We can get
need
all
to
3
move
of
them.
them. We have to be together, right?
We'll just have to touch them.
Will we be brought
Everybody has to
together?
touch the stone.
Like with Sin.
Ring.
Remember the thing, the ring.
Okay, so we didn't have to be together when we come back. So he said we have to come back together.
Yeah,
everybody
everyone,
needs
we
to
don't
touch
have to
the-
move.
Hey, we can just ask him when he's done, right?
I mean, if we're not together, we need to move them.
Yes, exactly. That's what I meant.
But let us think about it. If and when we get there, if they are separated, who do we rescue first? There's no other choice if they're separated.
My mother.
Mean question.
My mother has the wisdom to.
I know it's a mean question, but we have to
My
think about
mother
it.
has the wisdom to be able to touch the other two. She knows people who can help us find a way to salvage the others if we cannot get them all in one go. But I really want to get them all.
Yeah, of course,
No.
I get it. But we just have to be ready.
Yes. If we cannot get them all, I think the most important is to get them in there. She's the wisest woman I know. She can
By the way, the way you've been holding on to the chalice and everything, kind of proud of you for not giving it away. It's the right choice, you know that.
to our property would give us something to do.
Yep.
So the two of us are out in the streets, rolling and looking for either like a tailor or leather crafter, armor smith.
Sounds good. The 2 and the 1. That's interesting. The 4 of you wait for 10 minutes. I'm gonna take you guys after. After 10 minutes gone by, you enter the building again, or
Knock on the door.
Yep. Yes,
Ready?
yes.
Okay, we're coming.
Oh, you. Yes, come on in. Which ones were traveling again? The 3 of you?
The 4 of us. Verify a couple of things first.
Yes.
Do you know if they're together?
Who?
The 3 people that were going there looking.
Oh, I could only sense mother.
Oh my god. We're all gonna die. We're all
Was
gonna
that
die.
because you were only looking for that one person?
Yes.
Because we only had the breath that was made by me.
That is the only connection I felt. Siblings are often separated at birth.
But if they are all in the same realm, would we be able to see them if they are right next to each other? Or
It depends on how they were sent there, when they were sent there, were they sent together or separately, were they sent to the same place? Do you know?
They were sent there together at least at the same time.
They should be together.
Is it dark there?
I don't know. I'll check in my book again. I'm sorry.
Well,
And then he starts looking for the book, which he has misplaced at this point, and then starts looking through the stacks again. Any other questions?
Anything we should know? Anything that is dangerous or different?
I can check the book.
Okay.
And then he finds the book, sets himself up on one of the stacks, starts reading.
Need help with that?
No.
Or you know, take your damn time.
would you rather just plunge into it?
You can't rush scholars, my son.
I know that. But yeah. At this point I'll lean down, I'll whip out a little piece on the page. Put tobacco in it and put it in. Just
Nice.
out of spite for him being so slow.
So many times. But I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You missed it?
There are many dangers. They're mostly mental and metaphysical. Should be fine. I've given you a charm. Should keep you safe. What was your other question again?
dark?
Oh. And it just keeps reading.
Didn't you say that you'd been there?
Many years ago.
Was it dark when you were there?
Yes. But it could have been night.
So the charm activates after 5 minutes.
Yes.
Can you choose to activate it before? Or is it like
Maybe if you infuse it with some magic. Arcane magic. Just a spark should do. It's continually dark.
Is it magic darkness or is it like something that any of us without goggles would be able to see through?
Maybe we should at least make sure to have some torches with us.
I believe it's magical darkness.
Did you need some spell to be able to see?
I could see.
Okay.
Hey, you guys, you had me, you know. I can see it. No.
So which ones were going? 4? I made 3.
We have to wait 10 more minutes.
If you want one more, 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Yeah.
We've been waiting this far, so
Okay, he just starts rummaging in some cupboards and starts taking out some metal pieces, just throwing them behind himself.
I'll take off my can I have the thing that's can you put it on this?
No,
No, just put it on the chain.
the pendant.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And he keeps rummaging, finds a small metal piece. And you see some hand movements. He says something weird in a language none of you probably understand. Any of you?
Can I try to focus and really try to...
Do you speak Celestial?
No, but I want to see what it's doing and try to memorize the word.
Okay, give me a perception check.
This is the first time. Damn, that's not good.
That's a beautiful 2.
Yeah, so no go.
Yeah, you're confused by his movements and the words just don't make sense in your head at all. It's very different to anything you understand. And due to your perfect knowledge of Infernal, it just feels even more just wrong. It's like these are words that shouldn't even been spoken.
Yeah, I was watching confusion and horror from
Yeah.
this wrongness of
Yeah.
whatever he's doing.
And then, oh yes, 4.
Yes.
And he goes over to you, gives you a fork. Goes over to you and gives you a spoon and the necklace.
Is it tied to the necklace?
It sort of has the spoon is free, and then he has sort of like a barbed wire that's hanging in the necklace. And then a butter knife to you, and then a small sort of like plate to you, a metal plate.
I'll see if I can find some wine or something in my dress so I can at least connect it to my dress.
Keep those on you at all times. They will keep you sane and moving.
Are you forgetting something?
No, maybe.
Yeah, the thing that should get us back.
I gave it to her.
We don't get one each?
No, it's just the one.
Oh.
Which one is it, the fork or the barbed wire thing?
The pendant.
The pendant is the one to get us back.
Yes.
The
Okay.
pointy thing.
And also see if I can find something the same place I gave with rummaging so I can connect the fork, no, the spoon to my necklace as well.
Yep.
So I still
You do find a length of barbed wire, and you find some just metal chains lying around. And
yeah, I'll take some of the metal chain.
Yeah.
Just so I
put the
can keep it
fork
on
in
me
my
even
bra.
if I
Yep.
even if
Put
I'm
it
out
in
of
the
shape.
pocket.
No, but I'm finding
Oh.
out shape. So.
Also time to
It's a little bit
plate
cold, but it's
under
okay.
my chest.
yeah,
or something.
just in the leather straps in your plate
Like
armor.
the biggest thing of the smallest.
I'll just put it in the big
Have
food.
on you,
Yep.
the right shape. Then nothing's getting lost.
Where did you put it?
No, I'm not sure.
I go
how it
for
works.
it.
It's not disappeared.
We'll see, I don't know that.
Are we ready?
Yes.
And not
As a
anyone of us
preparation,
know.
I'll cast Guardian of Nature.
Cool.
The Guardian. Primal Beast.
Mage armor for me.
everyone just touch the druid
Walk over.
or the pendant itself. Either one works fine.
Yeah, I'll just hold on you.
I will cast spell assist.
And then he points at the pendant, and just a small sort of stream comes out of his finger and hits the pendant. The world turns dark. And 3 of you wake up in the nether, which is a very dark realm. You just don't see anything. You can't move. You can't do anything. You're completely unconscious. You can see him.
Oh, we can see him.
You're sort of standing next to him, and he's still holding on to Naruk.
Hold on to your button.
I put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not on you longer. It's in a
It's
different
in the
dimension.
void.
Yeah, but again, I wouldn't know that technically.
You said
so-
keep it on you at all times.
And
but
so-
I did. And I did.
And you put it in a different dimension.
Yeah, but I don't know this takes it to a different
I have
dimension.
120 feet of dark vision. So I have to see a bit longer than.
How long have you been having this?
Okay, the timer has started.
Okay.
He's standing still. You guys look around. It's in the middle of a forest. But you also see ocean all around. So through the forest, the thickness of the forest, you can still see some water.
Could we, any of us, see that he put his thing in the bag of holding?
Did it?
You would have probably noticed, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go over to the bag of holding and
Yep.
see if I can get it out and see
Yep.
if I can like get it in his hand
Yep.
if he wakes up.
You take the bag of holding from him. You put your hand in, and you think about the butter knife. Nothing happens.
Okay, get him on my back and I'll change.
This
He's
is
the one with the
petrification
muscle.
all over again.
No, I'll say it to both of you guys.
Yep.
And so at least we can move.
Give me some strength checks.
So I'll turn
Tara is
into a
probably
giant elf.
able to lift
Why you
her on
laughing?
Yeah.
lift it on her. So, I'm trying just to yell, Mom, 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 are you here? Mom?
Nothing. Completely quiet. You do hear an echo, which feels wrong in this dense forest.
It's almost like as if we're inside a room, even though we're not in the room.
Basically, yeah. And it's also like it's warm, and there's no sort of wind or anything. It's just like damp, sort of like shut-in air.
I just had to check the
Oh,
names of my
strength?
sisters.
Strength check, yeah.
16.
Yep. You
I kind of bend down and
Yeah.
try and make it easier for
you
her.
guys put Furgasa on top of Naruk's elk body.
My leg completely stiff, so I would still like,
Yeah.
be like this, just
Yeah.
looking
That's
blankly.
true.
So as soon as she sort of lets go a little bit, you just start falling off.
Yeah, so someone has to hold him. Of course.
I toss a rope next to you and say, yeah, tie him on there. I'm just gonna go look for them.
Okay, yeah, so fall.
Give me a dexterity check for trying to.
I'll see
Tie
if
the
I-
rope
it
around.
helps by lying down.
It lowers the DC a little bit.
16 again.
16, yeah. You easily put the rope around him, even though it's a bit tall, but you manage to throw it around, tie him up, and so he's now on like this, tied onto her back.
I walk around not so far that I can't see
Yep.
them anymore, but far enough so I can
Give
see
me
them.
a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh, we know what the S stands for. It's not servant, it's not.
Here it comes. Here it
It's,
comes.
it's not like superhero or anything, it is just stupid. Wait, I thought it was sexy.
3 minutes have gone by.
3 minutes of just tying the stupidest member, the weakest link of the body.
I have 11.
11. You start looking around, but you don't really see anything. You walk to the forest, nothing really.
I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Yep.
Can I see anything?
Give me a perception check.
Great help.
That's 28 or something.
20, yeah. You start running around, looking through the forest. You do eventually see some shadows. As you walk closer, you see an older woman, and 2 younger girls, about a little bit older than Helgelin, if I'm not mistaken. Standing,
One is older and one is young.
yeah, around her age, standing holding this woman's hands, and they all look sort of petrified and scared to death.
Are my companions with me?
I'm guessing everyone is just following.
No choice.
So,
Tara's just running, trying to catch up.
so since we're probably going to return back into this hut, I'll turn back to myself.
Yeah, still with the rope on, and
I'll
Fergus
try,
has just
I'll
like,
try to, make sure that he doesn't like fall on me.
yeah. So you're basically standing with him standing behind you with his arm out.
Okay, everyone ready? I'm
Are
ready.
you both still tied together?
Probably. Well, no, because it was supposed to take your body.
20 seconds.
I go over and put my arms around
Yeah,
her.
everyone
We
puts.
have to touch the hand. Or me, or
Yeah, so I touch her, and each of us touch a separate.
everybody grab a hand.
Yeah.
Make sure we have 20 seconds. I'm guessing we can make sure that
We have touched
everyone
everyone.
is touching.
And there, 5 minutes gone by, and the world turns back to black. And you wake up here in the small cabin, Trevon's cabin. And as you do, you also wake up as if nothing has happened.
Yeah.
It just turned to black, and it turned back to the cabin again. And at this point, you see two elven ladies looking at you. And I want everyone to roll initiative, except for these two. As you see, 2 of the 9 are standing inside the cabin.
2 elven ladies.
2 elven ladies.
I rolled a 1 on initiative.
You are super helpful today.
Yeah, because you weren't ready. You were expecting to go to the nether realm.
Yeah, okay.
I am now going to try to turn on that camera. That's interesting. I've never done. I've done this once before, actually.
For this.
Of course.
All the bad stuff starts happening.
Turn back.
Or he betrayed you.
Guess what? Montaigne and me were more helpful than you were.
You brought a suit.
No.
You were unhelpful.
Yeah. You were their guest.
That's a perfect hut for our friend Trevon. And due to all the restrictions being lifted, I can actually start doing this now.
Yay! Oh, no,
Without
that's
a problem.
The red creepy lady. I don't like her.
Yeah.
We fought both of them before.
Yeah. Actually, one of them you haven't fought yet. It was Sin, wasn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Do I have any pencils anymore? It's been a while since I've actually had to draw anything.
Completely hectic. For me, it's just been like a blink, and suddenly there's a lot of people in there.
When you said elder lady, that first thought that we only got like your mother. No, he is probably bound, but he's not bound necessarily. He was bound to.
I'll go back and then they.
Yeah, but he was bound to a huge creature, and I'm a medium creature.
Technically,
He
they're
was
both
like-
just.
There's another rope that was left behind in the other room.
Hey,
She's a waste.
I'm just using these instead.
Oh yeah, we're gonna really use the bullshit. I like how we see the back of your head, Cinder.
It's the most beautiful thing in the world. That's the bedroom. I don't know why I brought this one.
I can see the moon.
So if we just... How does that look on the camera now?
He's about to fight you. Don't make it worse.
It is already worse.
Don't focus their fire.
Well, in
Okay, if
that
you can put
case,
these people...
Just continue.
Just
Is her family with us?
Hmm?
Are her family with us?
Yes,
Are they awake?
they do seem to be moving slightly as this is starting. This is mother. This is older sister. Younger sister.
Wait.
You never told us you guys were necromancers.
Why'd you bring them with you? They're dead, obviously.
But we are all inside this small little living room?
Yeah,
Holy
inside this hut. And you
Okay.
still see all the books on the floor, so basically you guys just landed on top of some books. Yeah, basically everything is difficult terrain. And it's very tight at this point. The door out is towards me.
There's the door.
Yeah. And the two elven ladies would be in front of the door. There is a window on the left, there is a window on the back, and then there's two windows in the bedroom.
Just in case you guys need to run.
And for the first time in a long time, we're going to do initiatives, which is interesting.
No, I fudged it, but
So what is your... Ooh, that's pretty good.
well, I would be behind you, wouldn't I?
Probably, I would probably be in the middle.
Like, I want you
Don't
to
put
be
me in
careful
the
with
way.
this number.
Like this. I guess these guys will have to get close to us to get to all of that.
I just love it when you guys split the party. Makes for more fun encounters.
I'm happy
Part of
we
killing
didn't go
was
just two of us.
hoping they would never come back.
That's mean coming from me. I am the warlock. What did you say?
What will happen if I would have stayed with yes, the puzzle?
That's Mekin? What do you mean? Mekin? I'm just joking.
Okay. Damn it. 25 or above, anyone? No? 20 to 25? 15 to 20? 10 to 15?
We're so absolutely fucked!
5 to 10?
8, 6.
Okay. 7, 8, 6 for Tara, and for Grissa.
Over the break we had
3.
Don't forget how to do
I
it.
rolled a net 1.
Okay, so the ladies will start at an initiative of 25.
I know what's coming next. I didn't know.
TPK.
Well, it's not TPK, it's only HPK, like half party kill, not total party.
Mostly party, most of party kill.
Partial party kill, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So bad!
So is anyone wearing their hats at this point?
I am.
Yeah.
Galadhmir and Fergusa?
Not.
So the first lady, the one in red, will just look at you as you enter into this and say, lay down on the floor, put your hands behind your back, and surrender. And I want all of you to roll charisma saving throws? No, wisdom saving throws. Except for Fergusa and Raglan, who are wearing hats. So we have Raglan. So we have Raglan's mother fails her save. Raglan's older sister fails her save. Raglan's younger sister succeeds with a critical hit. So your younger sister is still up. Could you remind us of their names?
My younger sister is. Where are you?
good. It's not good.
There we are. The mother is Alma.
Alma.
The big sister is Andrea.
Andrea.
And the little sister is Lucinda.
So Lucinda is the one still standing. The other two fall down on the floor. Can I get your save for Grissa?
Mine.
Yeah, what was your roll for the wisdom
You
save?
said you
I had a
didn't have-
tinfoil.
I mean, Narek and Tara.
15. 15?
15. I think those are both failures.
I remember correctly, I think it
I get
was
it.
like
Both
21 or
have
22.
both
It was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You two feel an urge, just lay down on the ground, put your hands behind your back, and surrender to these elven ladies.
Lay down?
So everyone except for Relgalin, for Grissa, and Lucinda will lay down on the floor.
Who was the mother?
I do have advantage against this phone.
Oh, I guess you can do it.
And then the other one, let's see how is the battlefield looking, will step where Tara is lying. So the one on the platform will be between Frigrissa and Regalin. Yep. And she will just run up, touch both of you, and I want charisma saving throws from both of you. Not you, Narek, just those two.
What? Are you failing now? You're not allowed to fail. You're supposed to help me.
That ain't the chance.
No.
Critical +9.
22.
22. Both of you feel like the world is starting to sort of become weaker and disappear, and then, no, I'm fighting. And you both stave off the banishment spell.
Okay.
And that brings us to Narok.
Can I try and save at the end of my turn or anything?
I don't
What
think
options
so.
do I have?
No, just lasts for 24 hours
24
until
hours.
something negates the spell.
Okay.
And it's not concentration.
Then I don't have anything.
Yep.
I'll just lie there.
Relgalin? Actually, I'm going to roll initiative for Lucinda as well.
Might need to.
So Lucinda goes before you. I'm just putting her before Narok.
So she should do something before I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I need a pencil, which I don't have. I'm awfully unprepared.
Wasn't that what you went to look for earlier?
No. Yes, but it was for the battle map, which I also didn't find. Okay.
Zero preparation. Everything's improvised. Made up on the spot.
Of course. How else do you play D&D? I've never prepared anything in my life. Okay, your sister will look to you. Just look down on her mother and sister. What? And that's at the end of her turn. As we go to Narok and then Relgalin. The last thing she saw was the island where she has lived all her life.
I'm gonna cast synaptic static something on that corner there.
Synaptic static.
So it will cover this guy and not hit Figures.
Okay.
So you choose.
Hey,
a point-
Ovar, I'm not a noob.
You choose a point within range and cause psychic energy to explode there. Each creature in a 20-foot radius here centered on that point must make an intelligence save throw. A creature with an intelligence score 2 or lower can't be affected by this spell. Yes.
Okay, intelligence save, I'm going for, it's just 1/9 now, yeah?
So figures that wouldn't have been affected anyways. Got something to say?
So that is a 9.
That's
So she's going to use her first legendary resistance to save.
okay, so then she
half damage. Yeah, half as much damage as the first one. And then the special one.
If they go past,
Can roll only once.
if they go past round 15, you guys can come in
Why?
15 rounds.
because you've already spent 15 minutes in the market. We'll have to go through that after, but that would put you at enough time to have made it back normally.
Oh no, I have big plans with this
Okay.
gentleman. So.
14 damage.
14 damage. What kind of damage?
It's psychic damage. Maybe they're immune.
Okay. Seems to take the full damage.
No. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
They're not psychologically resistant.
Okay.
They have trauma. Okay, that's your turn.
Yes.
Progressa?
So I'm super surprised, just waking up, boom boom, and suddenly there's a lot of people.
It's like you touch Naruk, and then suddenly you see two elves before you.
Yeah. Do I recognize the one in the middle there? That's not the one in your workshop of die here, is it?
You have seen them before,
none
but
of
it's
them
not
is-
the one you guys killed.
Okay. So I'll start off with Hexblade's Curse. That one in between us there.
It's not Susan.
It's not Susan yet. Not Karen either.
Oh, careful.
Yeah, I saw. I felt it. I felt it. Hexblade's Curse, and I'll. So Tara, you're right next to me, aren't you? But I can stand atop of her, so she's so small and everything, and lying down. What do you? Try and get the advantage, which I don't get. I remember right now because of.
Yep,
Yeah.
just move her one over.
No, you would be.
Flank with Regalim.
Yeah, I'll move to flank.
Just move Tara one space to the left or right. You're just kicking her when she's down.
So was it advantage?
Yeah, now you have advantage.
Really?
No, actually, that's advantage though, and one is an 8. So that's 19.
19 to hit. Sadly does not make it. That's even though... Oh. You also don't get advantage on these.
That's,
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that part. But she just sort of... It seems like she's both facing you and not facing you. And as you strike towards her, she just parries and keeps fighting towards Regalin.
That's what I thought I would remember. Okay, second attack.
It just feels like she's all over and she has no weak spots as far as you can tell.
Don't use that big one.
No.
Yeah, you just roll the
You
one.
want to use it? No.
Did you not like my gift?
Yeah, but I'm not so sure because it's rolled so bad for me. If I roll a critical.
I asked them to make them with the heavy part on the 20.
Goddamn. Well, anyways, that's a.
Only.
That's a
Uh,
28 to hit.
28 hits. By the way, Oval tells you to find something to get stuck in.
Me to get
Yep.
stuck in.
Get stuck in something. Quick. I don't get it.
Oh, yeah, I get it. I do actually get it. Naughty. I'll activate an Eldritch.
Naughty.
So
Not
first
here.
I'll roll the damage for the sword. Which is,
Staggering 2 damage.
17, and then there's the Eldritch Smite as well.
27 damage, and this is the same one that was damaged earlier.
Yeah, this is 10 necrotic and 17 magical slashing was it?
No, I think this is a different one from the one we got.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
The Eldritch Smite is a whooping.
Did this one maybe
Okay.
not have
How much?
any
That was
basics?
27 total for the first one.
No, that's the that's only for the sword hit.
Yeah.
And, Eldritch
Yeah, go ahead.
It's coming now.
Good. Go to, go to, go to, go to.
22 force damage and is prone.
22 force damage. And is knocked prone.
Anyways, I'll be standing.
Okay. That brings us to back to the top again for round 2.
Yeah, I'm guessing they keep standing up.
Yeah.
So crowded. Yes.
Okay, now the first one, the one standing by the door, will just move up behind Fragrissa.
Shouldn't the other one be lying down still though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be lying down.
A bit crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So
I don't think
Fear
you
of the
see the
mind.
difference on the camera anyways.
as she moves over, she takes up her scimitar
It's gonna hurt.
and just
So bad.
starts slashing you in the back.
Yeah.
First strike is a
45.
that is a 21.
Yeah, hits.
I'm just gonna go for the second strike, which is a 22. 23.
Hits.
Third strike is a natural 20.
So,
And the fourth strike is a 23.
Oh my god.
I think the two of us should earn some money to revive all of them.
well,
I have nothing.
I'll be that long before you get there. Like super.
So we're doing the 3 normal first.
Also, we know nothing.
He's
At this
enjoying
moment, I'm
this.
kind of maybe I'm happy about this being, depending on what they do with us.
Trying to see if I have some reactions. Yeah, I don't think I do.
That is 56 damage for the 3 normal hits.
Yep.
And then we roll
What, 54?
54, yes. No, 56.
I'll be alone soon.
Yeah, we are super dead.
How conscious are we?
33, 34 for the critical hit.
Yeah, I'm done.
How conscious are we? Are we like we can say anything and stuck, but we're
Yeah.
like we can think?
Yeah. You can't think, you just can't. No, you. The only thing you can't do is go against the orders you've been given.
Which is lie down.
To the letter. So, no, lay down, put your hands behind your back, and submit. Or, not submit, but. What did I say? Yeah, basically, surrender, yes. And surrender to us. That's the exact wording, and you can do what you want with that. To try to. Yeah. You're down.
For good reason you're able to.
And then we have the second one. He's getting back up. Looking at Ragalin. Looking at your younger sister. Picks up its scimitar. Goes for you first. With a 21. For the first one. 31 for the second one. 15 for the third one.
Shield.
Shield, good. The other one uses bonus action to counterspell your shield. So that hits. That's just mean.
Bonus action, reaction.
Reaction, yes. Last hit is a hit. So all four hit.
They're counter-spelling your
If you
shield.
survive 15 rounds, they can help you.
You know it's
Yes.
bad if they counter-spell your shield.
9, 35 plus. So 83 damage
Yeah.
for that one, which means both of you are down.
Yeah.
Then it's Narok.
Okay, so the commands were get down, surrender,
Wasn't it the younger sister?
put your
Yeah,
hands.
the other
yeah,
sister is still up actually. And I'm just gonna check here. She looks scared shitless.
I wonder why.
So where's she standing right now? Okay,
right beside
she's
him.
gonna just step back to the wall and then clap her hands together with a thunderclap. Which means who's down at this point? You two are down. That's one failed saving throw for the two of you.
Oh yeah, thank you. That's so helpful. I really needed that.
And then I want you two to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, my sister is smarter than this.
Obviously.
16.
Constitution.
Yep.
Saving throw, right?
Yep.
That's 27.
One of these guys, the red one, fails to save. You guys succeed. Which means you do not take any damage. But you get a ringing in your ears.
Does that make us able to try and save with the charm?
Well,
I don't think so.
technically,
I think you need to take damage, but
Worth the try.
if you're unconscious, you wouldn't actually hear a loud ringing noise. So much.
But they're not unconscious.
It will still affect your ears.
Yeah, it would. I don't know.
But we're not unconscious.
They're just lying there.
It's during our exhaustion.
Is it like 300 foot range with noise or?
it's 100 feet, I think.
Yeah, so
Give me wisdom saving throws. I'll allow that one.
21.
20.
Success for you. Failure for you.
Yeah, the save is really high.
yeah, now it's a 21 now.
And that's her turn. She just keeps looking around herself, scared shitless. Narok, it's your turn.
Pile of people lying around.
You now understand what happened to you, and you understand why and how it was broken. And that you're about to die.
I don't have any watch shots left. Oh, this is so. Oh, this is so bad. Shit. Yeah. What? Does it look like? Are they still focused on the people on the ground?
So the red-caped one is still focused on Fabrissa. The tall one is now looking straight at Lucinda.
Is the door to the bedroom open?
It wasn't, but with the thunderclap, it blew open. as did the door to the outside.
And the windows?
The windows are crushed, yes.
They're shattered.
Watch it.
But yeah, you guys wouldn't have heard 100 feet long far thunderclap. You might hear like a small crack. That just seems very far away.
I picture us down at the Taylor Saloon. You know what? Feeling like a little bit of fabric here and there. Oh, this would go well, like, you know.
It's a shame they don't have any way of contacting you.
How this would look if this were like a movie or a series. Especially like, ah! Oh, this is really nice. Oh my god!
You could always use sending. That's still not
True.
She'll turn invisible and try and dash out.
That's what I said. She would flee.
Okay. You dash which direction?
I'm here, so I would probably use half movement to get out.
Okay.
And through the bedroom, you said there was a window.
Yeah, there are 2 windows in the bedroom.
Yeah.
As you start moving away from them,
Mm-hmm.
the closest one gets an attack of opportunity.
But I'm invisible though.
I know.
So
But as previously experienced,
they don't care about that?
no.
They don't really care about anything.
Yeah, my ring didn't work.
That is a 15 to hit.
And that hits.
Right, yep. That's 16
Which one was this?
damage. That's the cursed one.
Wasn't
Tallest
the
one.
one that counterspelled me was the reaction.
No, it was the red capped one that counterspelled.
Oh, okay, I thought it was the red one.
No,
And now they've had the turn again.
that's also true.
Oh yeah, it's
You take the damage, and then I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Question is, do they have something?
They have everything. They have everything.
Yeah, but they probably
They
have Sentinel
always
as well
at
if she
least
can
different.
move.
Okay. 21.
21, you make it save.
And I also.
So you feel a pain in your legs and your back, but you work through it and you keep running.
I'll also do a.
But you turn visible.
Yeah, and I'll also. No, I dropped it since I dropped. Well, I have still. I think I have to do concentration.
Yeah.
I'll. Yeah, I'll. Can I see any places on the river?
Where are you now? Are you inside the bedroom or outside?
I'm guessing I'm like moving to the bedroom. I have.
Okay. You make it out the window, look around. You see basically nothing. There are no people around. Everything is just cleared out.
I'll just continue looking and see if I can. Since it doesn't seem like invisibility helps at all, I'll see if I can find the place where I'm out of sight.
Yep.
To break the line of sight.
Okay. That's easy.
I don't have an action. I will use my action to dash, not to hide.
Yeah, you just cross the street, go between the buildings and hide. I forgot about your mother and other sister. They also have to save against the thunderclap, which is a failure and a critical hit again for your sister. So one of them will take damage.
Then they also get to save against the...
Yeah, your mother took damage. And yeah, they both try to save against the spell. That might actually be a success. Yeah, your mother is free again. Yay. Sister is not free. That's a 1. So Ada, was that your mother? No.
Alma. Yeah.
Alma. And other sister was
Lucinda and Andrea.
Andrea,
That's
yeah.
lying down.
So Andrea is still on the ground. Well, your mother does sort of wake up, and her turn, I'm just going to take the same as Lucinda, which is right after an hour this time, just because I forgot. She will also be like scared shitless and just not understanding what's going on and just look shocked for the first round. And then Raglan. Let's see if you.
2, so that's a fail.
That's a failure. Your second failure.
Yep.
Tara.
Okay, so if I can use healing word as long as I comply with the command.
Does that have a what is it? Yeah. Component.
Healing word only has a
Yep. Then you can do it.
Word of Galadhmir. And I would assume that Vanessa is laying on top of him.
Yeah,
Basically, yeah.
I'll also just spell the die because he's touching.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. I like it.
That means that I'm stable.
Okay. For Grissa, you have nothing you can do.
No. How long am I unconscious for? I'm unconscious for 2 hours.
2 hours. Good to know. That brings us to turn 3.
No, I didn't have to. Thank you.
We're starting with the red cape one again. Looking around himself, he sees all this movement and she sees all this movement and action, and people are still alive for some reason. Will attack the thunderclapper. No, it's the red cape. Will attack the mother. Started moving.
No, other side.
Other side is mother. That's other sister. Yeah.
Mama. There's no room for everyone. So
Yeah. Both of you are lying down still. Both of you are still lying down. She didn't get up, but just keep them up. It's fine.
Yeah.
She will move over. Yeah, and then touch your mother and you.
Me.
Yep. And I want you both to make charisma saving throws.
Bye.
That's a failure for your mother. You succeed. As she touches you guys, smiles at you, and you see your mother just disappear. And then just looks weird at you.
Oh, but I can do something. Forget it.
Yeah, right?
I will cast counter spell.
Okay.
Is it a spell?
It's a spell. What level are you casting counterspell at?
What is it? It is
Level 4?
I don't know, I'll tell you later.
Okay, so I want you to make a ability check using your spellcasting ability, which would be charisma. And you need to beat a 15. Yep. So your mother starts to wink out of existence and comes back as the spell is countered.
Hey, that's the first time I've been able to use that successfully. I've tried it before.
Yes, finally.
And as the spell fizzles, she just smiles at you.
And you decided to waste it on your mom.
Of course. I'd rather save it for my mother than.
And then the taller one just laughs a little bit, touches you and your mother,
We have to make a new charisma save.
and will also touch your younger sister.
How many arms?
No, that's
Yeah.
3 hands? What?
the older sister. Using her leg on the sister. I want all of you to roll charisma saving throws.
How does this spell work if you can just touch 3 people at the same time?
It's within 60 feet. Technically ranged. I just
So you
like
can-
the effect of
so you
touching.
can touch them within.
Doesn't have to touch.
It's like
I know.
mentally.
I just
Yeah.
I just love the aesthetics of just
Yeah.
touching and then disappear.
The magical hand.
Well, it could do like some ninja shit.
26. So as this one laughs a little bit, does the same thing. Reaches out her leg towards your sister. Your sister and mother disappear. You're lying there alone again, but still with your older sister.
Okay, so she's still there.
Well, younger sister is the one that's
Younger
lying.
sister, yeah, the
Yeah.
other one disappeared.
So it should have been the opposite miniatures actually for those two. But yeah, the younger one is the skeleton one now. So the younger one and mother disappear.
Yeah.
This one and this one.
And the other one is still passed out.
Oh my god.
Actually, I made a bit of a mistake. So I want. Who else is awake at this point? You're awake, even though you're under the spell. You are.
I'm snoring.
So you have disadvantage, and you're outside of range. I want you two, you with disadvantage, to make charisma saving throws. The level was a little bit higher than I thought.
Doesn't matter.
Just disadvantage. You are a creature within range, aren't you? And the other sister as well.
Now we just started
So-
growing even more arms.
The others, no, this is just an effect spreading out
Yeah.
throughout the room. Other
Already
sister
established
disappears.
I know.
You disappear.
Definitely this.
Disappear. So Raglan, at this point, you're alone with these two elven women.
But Tara is still there. Oh, you
Nope.
disappeared as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
but it's good, and Rook jumped out of the window. So.
So it's only me
And after that, she just crosses her arms and looks down at you.
So it's just me and my
Nope.
passed out
No,
sister.
everybody's gone.
She also went, yeah.
It's you and two elves.
And at this point, Raglan, it's your turn.
No, isn't it me again? Well done.
Yeah, it's your turn first. I forgot about you because you're outside of the. Yep.
Because I can't see anyone coming after me. I'll start by like looking up through the alleyway. I'll use 5th level spell slot to conjure. Okay, I'm going to, since we apparently need it, I'm going to choose it and summon 16 wolves.
Is that a little room?
No, it's 16 feet away, so I'm guessing it has to be like up, like just halfway like around the house where I can see.
Yeah.
But they still have their movement.
Are you spawning them in the garden or in front of the house?
Close to probably like close to the windows that I can see.
Yeah. So from the side street, yeah.
Planning for them to get in.
Yeah. So you went 60 feet away from the house?
Yes, and the spell has range of 60 feet.
Yeah, okay, so they're right outside the window at this point. You suddenly hear a lot of wolves from
Yeah.
outside.
And I'll get them to howl, but hopefully attract some attention, and have them jump in the window.
How many did you say? 16?
16?
Oh my god.
I don't think there's space for that.
Oh yeah, there is. There's definitely no space.
Well, a lot of you guys aren't there anymore. Like,
You are?
Tara's
No,
not
take
there,
2 or 3
Ian's
more.
not there.
You
need
like
to-
5 is not enough. You know what?
You
I'm
need to-
stress eating.
You need to take some out before you can take some more in.
No.
Like 5, 6 is not enough.
This is not an ASMR stream.
What's that? ASMR? What's that?
Like,
Don't pretend you don't know.
No, really. I don't know what ASMR is. For real.
It's like when you get very close to the microphone.
I made like 20 noises. For instance, eating noises.
No, okay, but I had the make there.
Yeah.
But what does it stand for?
I'm sorry, my DM, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
That's 5 hours looking for all the
Maybe
main.
No,
yes,
but
the answer to it.
they're a small size, so you can take just
Oh, what
one
Yeah,
does it
per
stand
that's
minute.
what I'm doing.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
That's also not right.
1,
Sure.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Read it,
6,
no.
7, 8, no, 7,
Oh, we keep looking for 16 balls.
11, 12, 13, 14.
I'm just look.
A fucking gift monster.
I'll see how far.
And then just these two as well.
Yeah, like I said, you should take them.
And then just put them as far into the house as you can.
Yeah, I'll
And then the rest of us are just gonna wait and have a laugh. So after Naroka will be you. So be ready for your action.
I know what I want to do, but I first want to see where all these is.
So they have 40 feet of movement, so I'm guessing I can place them. Place right like here. Yeah, so I'm guessing I can place them.
Everything on the left side, right side of the room. Yeah. Placey, placey. I think you're gonna take almost all the spots.
Yeah. Just
Lock me in.
Hey, you're not going anywhere.
What now?
we don't have any. Okay, so maybe
Third looks like it.
I think it's rats.
The third one?
Third.
And so if I'm guessing
Oh, yeah.
only
Yeah, I know.
4 of
the
them
third is,
are
one is-
within range,
Mhm.
The flat one.
so
It's just a swarm of rats.
yeah, they will attack.
Yep.
No, 5 of them are within.
Just roll 5 attacks. And then I'm gonna
Like
ignore.
if combat wasn't already taking forever, you
No, they can do it all.
even longer by
I'm
adding.
completely blocked in.
Unless they crit, you can just ignore the result. Unless they crit, you can probably ignore the result.
Probably. They get advantage though.
Yeah, pack advantage.
Yeah.
Like that.
So
Yeah, pack tactics.
first one is a
Do
nat
they get
20.
advantage?
Yeah. That it. Which one are you eating at for the first one?
I'm guessing I'm starting on this. So it will
Yeah,
be
so it's just the
3
cursed
on
one.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 on this one and only 1 at this one.
Yeah.
No, 4 on that one and 1
How did the last one get that far in?
That's what we call sending in the
Maybe I put it the
cavalry.
wrong way. Then
Yeah.
it's only 4 attacks.
Yeah.
So 4 on the.
Yep, sounds good.
So 1 crit,
Do they get advantage?
have no
1
idea.
under 20.
No, actually, they don't get advantage.
They don't?
No.
Oh, because of that.
Yeah.
Then I'll just roll.
But let's just take the first crit and then continue from there.
Okay. So 2
That was my bad.
22 is the highest.
22 is the highest. That one hits.
Okay, so 1 crit and 1 hit.
Yep.
4. So regular hit is 6. And it must succeed a DC 11 strength saving throw.
That's a failure. So he's going to use one of his legendary saves to save it. That's the second one for that one, I think. Or no, it's the other one. Yeah.
The other one is
I think it's a rattle
Yeah,
thing. I
17
don't think it's.
piercing.
Yeah. How much damage for the first one?
You can just save with the
7, I
legendary
think.
spell.
7. Yeah.
I don't remember. Something like that.
Okay. And another save.
And another thing, yeah.
That's safe. Yep. No problem. Well,
Aren't those
problem.
Legendary saves only for magic.
I don't think so.
So that's my. I'll just. Do I have? I'm guessing I would have summoned 10 because I said that I would try and keep him on me like last session. Have him on me.
Yep.
So I'm guessing he's just with me.
Yeah.
So I'll start to send him closer. Maybe get a.
Yep, sounds good. He runs toward the window and just.
I don't think he's close enough because I'm 60 feet away.
Okay.
So he's probably halfway there.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, it's any saving throw. Then it's Raglan's turn.
Can I stand on one of those?
They're friendly, so.
Yeah. So I can stand there while I'm casting a spell.
Yeah, but you have to move out before you end your turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
You just want to get them
So
lined
then
up.
I'm gonna do my bunny hop. And I'm gonna cast.
Yep.
Chain lightning.
Yep, sounds good.
No, it's lightning bolt on top level. So it's dex save 17.
As you do this, just one of them does this, and it just, let's see, that's at 6th level, so we'll just wink out. I'm guessing you can't match 6th level.
What's a counter spell?
Yep. You can use counterspell against a counterspell if you still have a counterspell slot left.
I do. So I counterspell the counterspell.
Yep. I've already set it 6th level, so it needs to be 16 or higher with a charisma save, yeah.
What it needs to be?
Charisma ability check.
Yeah.
And it needs to be 16 or higher.
It does. 24.
Okay. The other one will use its counterspell
Of course it will.
to instantly counterspell your counterspell.
You wanted to do this for so long.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
But at least
I
now
have.
I've hopped out of range. Where am I? Where am I?
You can move through them away.
Yes, that's what I want to do. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. So then I'm out.
Okay, now it's just them with the wolves. See, we have Tara.
Would they have to roll concentration for the medicine?
Yes.
But I'm conscious. Around, please.
So everyone has been banished by the same one, which is the one that you just attacked.
Really fine.
The first one was 7 damage and the other one was 7.
Yeah. That's a save. Second one is a definite save, I think. Constitution. Yeah, both save. Which brings us to Tara, I believe. Yeah. I don't think there's much you can do against banishment at this point. Yeah, I think so.
Are we all together? Or?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Aren't you in the stasis with I think it's opposite as well. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, incapacitated. So you can't do anything. So for Grissa, same for you. You're still unconscious.
Yeah, I'm
That brings us back to the Alien Turva. None of you can see them except for your wolves at this point.
But I guess I can see no.
No,
you
she's
can
hiding
probably
in
see
between
Fen.
buildings.
You
Yeah,
can
you do
see
see
Fen.
Fen. You get a fist in the back of your head. Yep. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits. And that does 3 damage. You get another fist in the back of your head, which also hit, doing 3 more damage. Still, yeah, down. And
Can I
this,
see what is happening?
you would see this, yes. And at this point, both Ralgolin and the 9 disappear. You would still see through. Do you see through the wolves, or do they just act on their own? No.
just, I can see through Fen.
Okay, so you don't see what's going on in the room either. Good, they've disappeared. Then it's Narok.
I couldn't see what happened to Elderlin.
By the way, all of the ones who have been banished now reappear inside the room, which is you two and mother and sisters. You don't see anything because you're still unconscious. You wake up in this room again and you see a lot of wolves around you and Ferguson and the sisters and mother. No. Yeah. That brings us to now.
Okay, so I saw.
Actually, sister and both sisters
Yeah,
and the
they're
mother,
before me.
they start shooting lightning at the wolves because yeah, they probably would. So they're all just using, is it shock and grasp? They're actually using firebolts, shooting firebolts at these. And how much health do these wolves have?
Armor class 13, they have 11.
So this is
They're as good as their sister at hitting those fireballs, so probably all on this.
first one is a 19.
Yeah, hits.
And how much health did they have?
11.
11.
Now I proved you wrong. This would have
Yep.
been
8 damage for the first one. Second one is a miss. Third one, you have two sisters, is a 13. That hits. Doing another 5 damage on the same wolf.
On the same wolf, so one of the wolves are gone.
Okay, just remove one wolf. That brings us to you, Narek.
Okay.
As
so
you feel one wolf die inside this building.
that was a lot less than I thought. But could I see what happened to Galadhmir?
You did see one of the 9 just suddenly appear behind her, and there was punch until she fell unconscious. As they fell down, as she fell down, they just became invisible, both of them.
Both Galadhmir and
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, are you that frustrated with us killing your monsters? What is this?
I'll use my action to hide. Because I don't think I've been spotted. So I'll just kind of creep further into the alleyway. See if there's like some boxes or something.
I'm gonna have one of those sessions you had where I'm sitting and doing nothing. Right?
I'm having that right now.
I know what it is. It is revenge for letting the cat out.
It is revenge for letting the cat out.
So should I roll for stealth maybe?
Yeah. Just give me a stealth roll. Yep.
That's a
14, yep.
And then I'll get Fen. Try and sneak closer as you get a few. I'll
Sneak closer to the building.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll be deaf and blind, as I'll see through his eyes.
So he goes up to the window and just looks in. You do see all of the wolves you had in there, and you would also see. Yeah, you would just see the wolves at that angle, I think.
But I can't see any of the
No.
ladies.
None of ladies.
Then I'll get half of them. To just no, I'll have like 5 of them stay behind, just lay down, stay behind at ready, and the other group just move out to where I could see.
Okay. Yep. Just move everything out. Or half of them.
So the wolves have turned into a search and rescue party.
That's
I'm
yeah.
still scared shitless hiding in the corner, so.
Railgun's turn. You're unconscious. I don't need you to make any death saving throws. Tara, you're on the ground inside there.
Then do I just die or what happens?
You are unconscious at this point. That's all you know.
Yeah, so can I, for the wolf's action, can they, like, see if they can smell her? Where should this be?
Give me
Some
a
kind of invisibility?
give
or-
me a perception check with advantage.
That's a 17. I think the wolves have like plus 4 or something. So say 21.
21. They do seem to be interested by something.
Just kind of.
Yeah, they do seem to be interested by something, but it seems to confuse them. They don't know what to do with this information.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
For this one.
Tara?
Now I can cast
Yep.
none of them.
No, they're awake and fine. A little bit bruised, but nothing bad.
Nine.
You're back.
You know you're giving me that sentence right now, you know that? I'm just kidding. Yeah. So that's 9.
Anything else you want to do? Can do? Nope.
Just lay them.
Yep. Figures up.
Well, I'll ask. Anybody want to help me? Okay. Do I even know that I need help?
Not really, no. You're fine with your situation. This is what you want to do.
You're fine with your situation. These are not the droids you're looking for.
Basically, yeah. Okay, figures up. It's your first turn, second turn in this fight.
Yeah, he attacked.
So I wake up. Oh. Go for me. So what do I see?
You see about 7 wolves, 7, 8 wolves. And you see Tara lying on the ground as she's done all the time. And you see Raglan's sisters and mother.
But do we know who they are?
No.
Well, he would because he came
No,
with
he
us
can
to help.
No, I
guess.
didn't.
Fetch them.
Yeah, but he was frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
he
I
was-
would see was just blink, blink, and then
Yeah.
suddenly there are more than 2 new elves. For me.
Yep,
There's
3
new
half
You
elves
can
as well.
see that the wolves have laid down.
They've laid down.
The ones that are in.
And you did see Raglan and all of these people holding hands. So you would probably put 2 and 2 together on that one. To be fair. Even though I
Maybe
kind of want you to
there's
just
some
kill them.
I
sadness in
mean,
that.
not with his intelligence.
You wanted to die, huh?
They have been fighting with them.
Just burn the house down.
Only thing he's good at.
You know what? I think I will.
That's the best solution. Always.
Do I see anyone of the Leon server?
No.
Because we haven't really updated.
No.
Then I don't know that they're there or not, so I'll just stand up. Like,
Yep, don't know what to do.
what's going on? Like, everything hurts. Super angry. That's it.
Okay. At this point, it's Naruk's turn.
I'll get, since it seems to have calmed down, at least for now, inside. I can see that. Can I see? No, I couldn't see Terra on the ground, right?
No.
But I
Well,
can-
yeah, you would see Tara on the ground since they appeared right before you looked in.
So I'll get 10 to use his 30 feet of movement or whatever it is to join with the other wolves that
Mm.
Can I make some sort of some sort of check to see if since I'm kind of connected to him, if I can figure out more than the wolf did?
Just give me a perception check. I think that's the limit of what could give you any information at this point.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. You do sense the smell of the 9, which you've already gotten a scent for. Seemingly about 80 to 100 feet away, going north. So going towards the...
With Galadhmir as well?
You would sense Reglin as well, yes. At the same direction.
What direction did me and Caleb go?
You would have gone into the city. These are going more out towards the
Nice.
exit.
Don't want anything to do with that. I don't want that yet.
I'll send the wolf. Like just start running off all of them. Running after. So that's what's 10 wolves and 10 baby pen.
What's the fastest and what's the slowest movement speeds?
I have 30 feet. I think the wolves have.
Yep.
And I'm guessing baby pen would have the same as the regular wolf. No, they have 40. I would be the lowest, but I would let them run ahead.
You run 60 feet, they run
80 then.
80, okay.
Get to that.
Sounds good. Reglin, you're out. Tara?
And since I could see Tara, I'll just get the wolves that are inside to just hit her. See if they can do like get her since damage may be like pulled out of the.
One of the wolves comes over and bites you, and you sort of snaps out of this as you're trying to defend yourself, and you are now free.
It'll like better.
Yep.
Was that easy?
Yep. Yeah, take 1 damage.
Did you really ask to take 1 damage?
Yep.
Famous last words.
Barely. Small scrubs, yeah. Right, I think one of them took like 4 to 5 damage. 4 to 5, not 45.
I don't know if I have like a regular healing on me.
Well, I do have healing potion. Are we out of combat?
We'll get up.
Well, Montaigne, are you happy with your current situation?
Yeah.
Okay. Uvesa, are you doing anything?
Well, I've gotten the lay of land. Heard. I think I'll use my bonus to rank one of my super superior override. But I'm not gonna drink a healing potion. I think I will. No one else is lying down in here now, is there? The wolves?
The wolves are
the
lying down,
wolves are
yeah.
lying down.
But they're fine.
Yeah.
And you don't really care about them. Because you recognize these wolves.
Yeah.
You've seen them die countless times.
I would have asked if everybody's okay.
The same wolves. Do they have names as well?
Fido. No.
Frank, Tom.
Ken is the only wolf.
That deserves a name.
Do you want to do anything?
I'm checking if I want to.
Oh, actually, I will try and look at speech.
If you want to.
I see that those are missing. One of them.
Which one? Yep.
Yeah, you would know that if I lost concentration, the wolves would disappear.
How does locate creature work again?
I don't know.
Reading the card explains the card.
Describe a name. Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. Present direction to the creature's location as long as that creature is within 1,000 feet from you.
Yep. You know that Ragalin is about 100 feet away from you, going north.
And if he's moving, I know that this.
Yeah, moving north. Okay.
No. Why did I no?
Okay.
Oh,
And
they are moving on.
I know what I will do. I know what I will do now. I'll lean down. I'll use prestidigitation to light a fire on the floor. And then I'll go to
nice.
Calm
Wait, are
it.
you really trying to?
A fire starts burning in the hut, starting to quickly catches on the books,
While there are people in there, you just
Yep.
wanna
and you just walk out the closest window, which is out into the garden.
Did everyone walk out?
And at this point,
She said
Narok,
nothing about my
you guys are
phone.
running. Suddenly, you see the two women in front of you, and one of them say, "Turn back and go to city center." And I want you and let's see.
I'm not sure if the wolves
They can.
can.
11 other creatures.
Yeah, so that's
All of them will have to roll wisdom saving throws.
I'll do.
Do yourself first.
Yeah, then just roll one for the general.
Or I can do one for Fan and one for me. So for me, wisdom.
Yep.
That's 28.
Yep, you succeed.
For Fan, that's 4 plus something. I'm guessing that was
Yep.
4. And the wolves, 10 plus something.
Yeah.
So Fan will start walking.
Yep, Fen starts walking the opposite direction. And what about all the other wolves?
They'll.
They all start doing the same?
Mhm.
Yep. And you,
Yeah, we
what
all
do you do?
know who you're gonna follow.
You, just as it's not your turn yet, you're still going forward. The other one takes up a crossbow, aims at you, starts firing. First one is a 22.
That hits.
Second one is a more. 27. Third one is a 25. Fourth one is a critical hit.
Why is this happening?
I would think that I would have seen them on a bit farther distance than.
Is that an automatic
Right.
crossbow?
They were only about 80 to 90 feet away, and they turned invisible as soon as their turn started,
Yeah.
which means you were right up in their face at that point, almost.
Let's see if I still stand.
Gums, I think.
I didn't do that now. I was just.
No, but I think you're better off with buying snus.
Hey,
Buying
stop.
hundreds of.
You're supposed to be emotional support here. And
Stress eating dog.
You know it has laxative effect if you eat too much espresso on the bottom.
Is it?
Yes.
For real?
Yeah, it's because of the artificial sweetener.
That is a total of 119 damage.
No?
How much?
I'm guessing that doesn't double your maximum.
No, it doesn't.
No, good.
What was it, 109?
Yeah.
So the
As
wolf,
4 arrows just
uh,
instantly. It doesn't even seem like the bolts have any pause in between them. Just and you're
so
just
all the wolves will disappear, but I don't think Pen will. I think you'll continue running.
yeah. He just keeps running towards the city center.
But get an automatic crossbow for you.
And
You found it now?
Then it's your turn, Narok.
That's not good.
19.
19. One success. It's your turn, Rogalyn. Yep. Tara.
You can see all the
It's
wolf
burning?
hope suddenly disappear.
Yep, the hut is burning.
I will cast.
All the wolves disappear as the hut starts burning.
I will cast Sending to Montaigne.
Yep.
They got Angus. They got Rogalyn. They're moving north. Get go.
That's the perfect time for our first break of the evening. And so we will be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. So if anyone has any questions for me or the players, just ask in the chat and we'll get to them as soon as we get back to the action. See you soon.
Bye.
Woohoo! Welcome back to Destiny by Dice. We're having some fun. Rogalyn is definitely having some fun. And we're just going to be jumping straight back into the action. As we currently have a Narok who is unconscious and dying. We have a Rogalyn who is unconscious and probably not dying. We have a Montaigne and Kaelin who's doing something in the city.
We currently don't know.
And then we have a Fugrissa who just put fire to the cabin. And Tara who's just jumping out of it.
Not yet.
Not yet. No, you're still inside. With the sisters and the mother.
I cast Sending.
You just
Yeah.
put the stuff on fire.
And you had just cast Sending.
Hey, I panic.
Which means we're changing the scene. We're going over to Kaelin and Montaigne 15 minutes ago. 18 minutes now. 20 minutes because they had 2 additional minutes for the fourth, the spoon. No, the disc. So, you are currently just splitting from these 4.
Yeah.
You are walking into the city towards the market district.
Let's rewind.
What are you looking for first?
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, in a different part of the city.
Yeah, so I was looking for the tailor first.
Yep. You walk into the market street, you quickly see some different buildings, and a few of them seem to be sort of like tailor buildings.
And I remember getting
Of
a
different
20
kinds.
for my investigation.
Yep. You find a few different ones, and you find one that seems particularly nice. That might suit your interests.
Oh,
You also find one that's more sort of like ruggish farmer style.
No.
Yep. You head into the nicer one. As soon as the 2 of you enter, a sort of entrance person comes over to the door with drinks for you. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Drinks.
Take the drinks. Just come over here and sit down, please. The tailor will be with you in about a minute and a half.
Montaigne, since you didn't accept my the glasses earlier, I hope you accept this gift.
Do you expect anything in return? I have, so to speak,
Yeah.
nothing.
No, but don't worry about this, I mean, dying must have been hard, so I want you to enjoy this moment.
As you're talking, a tall, lank man with a proper, like, porn stash comes out. Good evening. What can I do for you guys today?
So we need this gentleman to be dressed.
Certainly. He could do better. Can you stand up for me, please? He comes over with a measuring tape and starts measuring all of your body very intimately and touching weird spots that you're not used to a man or a woman touching you in these spots. At least for
Feels weird, but I'll accept.
Yep. And he takes measurements, write them down. Any color preferences?
Dark blue tones, green, gray.
Or green? You're a man of poor taste, but I can manage.
Oh, while we're at it, I think I'll use a new outfit as well.
Who wants to be gross?
Of course,
That's not
sir.
what I said.
Timmy, could you measure the other gentleman? Then he goes off towards some fabric, start pulling them out, and the older human who let you in with the drinks comes over to you and takes a measuring tape, sort of shaking a little bit, starting to measure you.
Oh,
Very-
and the refill, please.
And I
Yes,
sit
sir.
down after
Yep.
measurements.
He goes over and gets you a drink, gives you the drink back, and starts measuring around your private areas first, taking notes on everything. Then the other one comes back to you with some fabric samples. This fits very well with your eyes. Not the right smell. You like this color? And then it shows you a very bland green color.
Yes.
It's a little bit darker in tones. Okay. And then he starts rummaging in some sewing utensils and fabrics. The other one finishes with you. Okay, let me see measure. Do you have any color preferences?
Yeah, like so far I'm going black and purple, and but I could use the direction of blue,
Blue.
but not too light.
A blue hue to your purple. Sounds beautiful. Then he starts rummaging in some samples again. Brings out some nice colors. Very beautiful blue hue. This would do nicely. Do you think?
Yes, let's roll with it.
Good. If you guys can come with me, we will try on some different fits. Then he starts putting on different coats and jackets, shirts and pants, and yeah.
So this may take a while.
Yeah, finding some nice looking good clothes. And after a while, you both get some fits that would be perfect, and we will take about 3 hours to sew these up properly, to measure,
Oh,
to fit your bodies perfectly.
take your time. I don't want this to be a rush. I want it to be best product ever crafted.
We can do a premium for 4 hours. We will make it the best that we can make. These suits will be about 5 gold pieces each.
Sure. We'll take even premium.
Good. Just add 1 silver and we'll do premium. Thank you, sirs. Do you want to wait here? We have more drinks for you if you want, or we can contact you. Where are you staying?
I think we're gonna pick them up tomorrow.
That's good. We'll have them right here when you are ready. Thank you, gentlemen. You want a drink to go?
I think I've had enough.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Have a nice evening,
You too.
gentlemen. And then you head back out into the street. About 18 minutes would have gone by at this point, as you get a sending from Tara. What did you say again?
We got ambushed. They got Volkerland. They're moving on. Get her.
I repeat the words to Aiden. And I don't know where we're going or who we took Galadhmir. Sounds urgent.
Message.
Yeah.
Did it sound like urgent, or do we have time to look for another table, maybe?
Limited the information we could say that what?
That.
Brennan is heading back to the city center, so you'll have to decide it.
Yeah, it's gonna take
If
it's
they
gonna
need
take a
him.
while. Yeah. And they're probably not going to meet him now. You guys start leisurely walking to the north, looking for another tailor. As we get back into the action, you're unconscious on the ground. You just jumped out. You're inside the building, just having sent your sending with no reply. I'll start with Narek for death saving throw. We're doing this in turn order again. 5 on first failure. Tara?
Excellent. Is there any extra ornamented books like that look special?
A lot of the books do. There's a lot of sort of gold-lined books. They've started burning, so just like 5-6 books are burning on the ground in the middle.
It's only 5-6.
Yeah. Just had 2 of them on the way.
Yep, you're just going towards the door or window.
Yep. Try to get the family out.
Yeah, you're grabbing 2 books on the way.
Books first and then the
Are they conscious? Oh, they are.
Yeah, and I will say to them, we need to get Trevon and take out.
Yep. And you walk out. Rugasa.
Yeah, seeing that this fire is not burning fast enough, I think I will start walking around the house.
Just prestidigitation.
Has your alignment changed since you've been like knocked unconscious or anything?
Hey,
Like that is
a
evil
bad thing for me.
Are you in there
Having
anymore?
a slight PTSD, I
Narek?
am justified.
Narek?
Mighty.
Tara? Yep.
Are anybody following me?
If I see you, I will. Yes, I will.
The 3 women are sort of slowly jogging behind you, but not keeping up, as they're not sure what's going on. So they're a little bit hesitant to follow you. They don't know you.
They see it.
I would
The
say,
is a fire.
get it together! You fucking the daughter is
They
dead.
do pick up their pace as you say this. Dead? They just all fall down and start crying.
I don't say that. It's in trouble.
Okay.
So, do I see Tara?
You keep walking around the building, putting fire to it. As you're done putting the next fire, you see Tara start running past you.
Son of a-
I told you what going on.
Yeah, but a little tunnel vision, you know, in a span of under half a minute, all this
Narek?
shit happen and it's just poof, like
15?
That's 3 successes.
Yep. Then you're stabilized and you're asleep for... Just as you round the corner, you see Fen walking past you. In the opposite direction that you're going. Yeah, you're 4 hours. Yeah. Yeah, and you see Fen, your turn.
He's small, so you can.
Yeah, pick him up my last. I don't know how to go. Shit!
What would Fen do if he has one objective and really wants to accomplish it, and someone picks him up?
Probably, I don't think he would bite, but he would probably try and like scramble.
Yeah.
Pick it down.
So give me an acrobatics check, or
Acrobatics, come on.
or an athletics
Athletics, thank you.
versus acrobatics for Fen.
I'm just using my stat and that's
16. So you're holding the puppy.
Not just on whatever
he will probably start whining.
Just underneath your arm and just keep walking.
I imagine he's still like walking and just the opposite.
And soon after, the 2 of you reach Naruk, who's lying unconscious on the ground. Tara would be, you would be at the same time because you would easily catch up to Tara. And the relatives would be right behind her.
5.
5 health for Naruk.
Fen, like,
Okay.
sorry, and I'll blink him off and
Ah.
blink him back again. Does
He's
it-
back to normal, running towards you, cuddling.
I'll just cuddle him, and I'll just stay silent, cry a little bit, and
You know what, Muslim?
continue north.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are we all looking bad?
You too?
Tara looks fine.
I'll jam a fistful of good berries in both me and Theo, so we'll get 10
Yep.
Wait, oh, goodbye.
10 good
10.
berries.
How many do you have?
20.
10 per one.
You are now insanely full. And it's sort of like you're sort of like a little bit sluggish after eating 10 good berries.
Make a constitution save to see if you vomit.
Yeah, go ahead. Both of you.
Constitution.
I like how we're panic eating. Okay, that's 74.
Constitution, that's saving throw.
Yep.
That's a 15.
You see, yeah. You both feel kind of nauseous, but keep it down. And that is good.
And as we're after I've finished panicking, as we're like heading off, I'll cast Aura of Vitality.
And that does.
For 1 minute, I can use my bonus action to heal 2d6 of 22 creatures within 30 feet.
Okay. And then you guys start walking towards the north.
On locate creatures as the duration of 1 hour. Is that
Okay.
when it keeps up?
As you started healing Naruk, you felt that the presence disappeared.
I won't say it. I won't say it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm following her.
Yep. You're all just walking aimlessly to the north.
That could be anything though. That could be like magic barrier.
Are you taking vacation or
And
something?
you are walking straight into Montaigne and Kaelin.
Yeah, eventually as you're walking, you do see Montaigne and Kaelin coming from a different street, just sort of walking casually, seeming to have a good time. They're talking, smiling, seeming to look at all the storefronts.
Didn't you get my message? Let's go.
What exactly happened?
Alien Tower ambushed us.
Did you kick their asses?
Calamari, yeah.
3 caramellas.
And who are these people?
That's
30.
The mother one. Are you guys up for getting a box?
Hmm?
Are you fighting? Spirits?
We'll fight for a dollar, yes.
No.
So where are they now?
They're going north.
So, before we do anything else, can anyone explain to me what the hell is happening? Where's my
Maybe-
daughter and where am I?
Should we find an rest?
Before anything else happens, tell me.
There's a cult that is trying to summon ancient evil. We just, yeah, you might have met them.
Yeah,
We,
the 2 elven ladies.
Yeah.
You seen them before?
I have not.
Galadhmir asked, she's our friend, and we found
Friend?
Friend.
Interesting. She hasn't had a friend before.
And we are currently in Semilan.
Yes.
Milani, wow, that's far.
And we got you from the
Another,
And when we got back, we got
must have been a family guardian trying to protect us.
You remember when you went there? Or before?
I remember what happened before. Nothing after.
That's the same. Or I presume it's the same.
Possibly.
They're looking for it.
What do you know about the chalice?
That's what Raglan told us.
Do you have the chalice?
No.
Does Raglan have it?
No.
Do you know the location of this chalice?
Yep. Use the chalice to find you.
Good. Do you know where it is at this moment? Could you tell me?
Closer to Sumatra.
Okay.
It's in
Do you know?
safe hands.
Do you know whose hands? I would want to go and retrieve it immediately.
Maybe we should get Raglan first. I think
Raglan
we
can
need
wait.
some help.
Your own daughter can wait.
Oh,
The chalice is a tool that will save my daughter easily.
but it's a couple of days.
Well, we've just gotten here. We're not going back.
We don't need you. Just tell me where the chalice is, and
Raglan
Raglan will be.
die before we get there.
That as maybe.
Or can I use insight to see if she's as cold as she seems?
Give me an insight. Yeah. She seems to be
22.
herself in this exchange. Genuine in everything she says.
Raglan traded that chalice for information on how to play.
Raglan was always the stupid one.
I knew it.
I'm sorry, but this wasn't what I
If only she
expected.
had ever listened to me, she would have learned that the chalice could have saved us easily.
Well, she tried, and
She's always been unwilling to learn. She's a stubborn one.
I thought the chalice only summoned
The family guardian. That's just one of his spirits.
I'm astonished that this is how you repay her.
Not here.
Well, you could help get her back.
I will as soon as I get the chalice. The chalice is always the #1 priority. It's our precious.
Over her life.
Yes.
I shouldn't. You guys like license over there.
Again, the chalice is more valuable, and apparently, she's gone anyway. If she's alive, we'll find her
I
later.
mean, it does make sense. We know where the chalice is. We don't know where Raglan is.
And as I said, just give me the position, and I'll leave you guys alone.
Held by an ancient dragon,
Interesting.
and I'm not sure who he is.
You can probably persuade him. I'm very persuasive.
Very possessive.
Who is us out of Monterey?
Goes by the name of.
Pokinatu. I've heard of that one. I'll pay him a visit. Thank you.
lives on the only farm left outside of Monterey.
Thank you. We'll take our leave. Thank you all. Have a good day.
I'll just grab a hold of her younger sister, or
Lucinda,
can't you guys help?
we are helping. Mother is always right.
Don't
Yeah,
put cheese in
it's
this
like
one.
3 Raglan
Yeah, it's like
It's the wisest woman I know. I think she needs our help now.
I think
No.
you should stay with us.
Mother has the solution. She's the wisest woman I know.
fucking brainwashed Raglan.
Thank you and good day.
Is this still about the cat?
I'll just give them the finger behind their back.
As they're walking, just
Yeah. No.
Before Big Mama is living. It's what is Rel Grillin's favorite dish?
They don't answer this, keep walking.
Well, I look to the pie and say, well, I've thrown a dagger into Raglan's back. Or I'm tempted to throw another dagger.
I guess. I do.
Be my guess.
Do you think we were headed north, and that's the same direction as the Ogden's retreat? Do you think that maybe they're down there in the mine? That's what distracted you south?
That's our best bet, isn't it?
North would be towards the mountains.
Oh.
Agnes retreat would be to the
North.
east.
Only
Well,
way-
almost perfectly east.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you
North is where Comanche is.
You'd have to pass the mountain to get to Fermantry from there.
Yeah.
Did any of you see any traces of Trevon?
Last time I saw him, he was crafting these things for you.
All places would probably be gone now.
Agnes retreat is actually
Wait, what are you
southeast.
looking for me for? There were full of enemies in the air. Of course, it's the best way to kill them.
Should we try and find them?
If Tara could track Reckoning, she could probably try and get Trevon as well.
Yeah, give it a go. But it's only what? Oh, maybe they went to the box. Yeah. Is it only one?
I have to rest this person.
I'll try to locate
1,000 feet. You do? He is closer to the city center, and approximately from your awareness of the city, it would be around the Brunstock Tavern.
Of course you would.
Why do we need them?
Maybe you can use what happened. You can stand it on the wall.
So tell me, what really did happen? Because for me, it was just like blinking my eyes. Boom! There's 5 new elven women.
Oh yeah, by the way, I owe you this and I'll punch him in the stomach.
What was that for?
Like you didn't help. He
How
said
many
that
hit
you
points
had.
do you have?
Yes.
I got healed and everything.
And I'm not that strong. It's like it's more of a yeah. It's more of a symbolic. Like you just went. You were completely useless in there because you didn't keep your knife or whatever on you.
Useful where? We were only in the house. God damn it!
No, we
People
went to
just
the
started
nether.
teleporting in.
We went to the nether and you were just like a statue and you.
Yeah, how
I
was,
had it in here.
yeah, how was the nether, by the way? What can you tell us about it?
It was dark. Theo was utterly useless, and we found them. And now I kind of wish we didn't.
I'll pick up the knife and I'll just throw it up.
No, it's probably the knife is probably in the nether because I tried to
you
give
took
it
it
to
out.
you.
You
Yeah.
took it out, but I'll still look for it because I don't know, right?
No, I didn't find it.
No, she couldn't find it.
Yeah, of course. So I'll get it and I'll.
Can you
Here
find
it
it
is.
though?
Like, yeah. I remember taking it.
Yeah, but she can take it out. Doggone.
Don't tempt
I
fate.
don't know why. Why I
Don't
to
tempt
say
fate.
that.
Yeah, but I'll just like slap him.
Pay better attention next time. Right, walking towards the
Well,
monster.
we should watch out for each other, and when I put it in something like this in front of you all, you take care of me too, right?
Yeah,
you
we
didn't.
did. We didn't leave you guys. We didn't leave you.
No. But you act like it's all on me here.
I'm frustrated. Snugglin's not here. My mom is an asshole. You were useless. We nearly died.
I did
We're
scratch
not
you
in a
all
good
over.
mood.
I'm not that useful. I burned down the house. God damn it.
Anybody?
Dude, what?
You burnt down the house?
With all the books that might be useful?
I mean, if he's our friend, he's not our friend, well.
How close are we to the
Look,
house?
a burning building.
At this point, you would almost be walking past it, and you see it's full of flames, and there's a lot of people standing around it trying to throw buckets of water on it.
I'll go closer to it. I'll say move away, and I'll try and call everyone away.
There's a lot of noise, and people are rummaging
I'll,
about, so they're still standing there. No one is moving away.
I'll cast tidal wave on them.
Yep.
So you conjure a wave of water that crashes down on an area within range. The area can be up to 30 feet long and up to 10 feet wide and up to 10 feet tall.
Yeah. So you're doing the middle of the roof basically, and then
Yeah.
hoping it will spread down around it. It does, and it flows out into the street, sort of scaring everyone, and then they start sort of running away from the water, and the flames are put out.
Is anything salvageable?
If you walk up to the hut, you look in, it's just ash and burned books and nothing really salvageable. There's a lot of like metal utensils and stuff like that. Nothing very useful.
Yeah, I was about to ask who's gonna break the news to announce that.
So, one of you is gonna ask a question that in one moment is there, and the next moment it's not, and there's fucking 5 new elven women in the room. Where 2 of them are.
As you cast this spell, you see a man with a shield and sword run up to you. Miss, did you see what happened here?
With the burning building?
Yes.
No, I saw a fucking burning building and I put it out.
Thank you. And then he runs away and starts talking to some of the other ones who are pouring water on it.
Let's see if we can find him.
And we know that they can do it, so...
Exactly.
We know that last time we met him, he was terrified of the cold and he fucked up.
Nobody gonna ask what Aina needed when all this happened.
What did you do?
Thanks. Nobody's gonna ever ask.
The fuck?
Are we walking?
Yes,
Yeah,
at least I
this is
am.
while walking.
You're all walking towards the tavern.
Walking and talking.
Walkie-talkie.
I'm not just holding Fen, not putting him down. So he's probably
Poor
tired.
Fen. Mm-hmm.
Well, we did find the tailor and got ourselves measured up. Fitting. Approximate 4 hours from now, we'll get him out of these filthy farmer's clothes.
You know what? Good for you guys. Good for you.
At this point, you see the Brunstock Tavern, and you enter it. Yep, you feel the presence of what's his name again? Trevon. Trevon Darton. Trevon Darton. In the second floor of the tavern, around the south side of the building. As you go into the building, you see there's a lot of patrons. There is a man, a bard singing, and another elf sitting behind him drumming on some weird instruments.
And
Maybe
the
someone
human
should
looking
wait
for his
outside.
glasses.
Yeah,
Anyone
a human
else?
looking for his glasses, and then 6 humans playing some card game.
But wait downstairs with me again, Montaigne. If it turns out.
Okay. I want to miss all the action again.
So yeah, since he never took those glasses, accepted them, I wanna put them back. Same way I took them. If he's still there.
He is. He's sort of like looking around on the floor, trying to find his glasses.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah. That's been like 20 minutes or so. But he has been drinking and yeah, having a good time.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna walk up to him and I say, looking for these?
Oh, yes.
And I put them on the table.
Thank you. Yep. What are the you three doing? You feel him upstairs, and do you two go upstairs?
Yeah.
Yep. You two ascend the stairs, go over to the door where you can feel him. He's just sitting still inside the room, it feels. Not as far as you know. You check the door, it's open. You open the door, you walk inside, you see Trevon sitting on a chair. And as you walk in, he's just like, "Ooh!" And he falls down on the floor, on his chair. And then he sort of like skimpers into a corner in the room.
I'll
So
go
you
in
are
behind
welcome
her,
with them.
close the door.
I'm sorry. They made me do it. And at this point, you feel the presence of Trevon sort of not match where his body is. So you feel his presence sort of moving the other side around the room while he's still sort of sitting in the corner. Yep, you grab him and the illusion of him disappears and you're holding Trevon.
Was he some cell?
Give me an insight check.
Guidance.
He used mislead, which creates an illusion of himself where he's sort of can keep talking, speak everything. He seems perfectly like him, but due to her spell, she can still feel his actual location. 23. He does seem sincere, and he seems very afraid. I'm so sorry.
When did they get you?
Right after you left last time. It,
Have you been working with them for a long time?
no, they told me to alert them as soon as you return.
Oh, so you told them we were there.
I did.
But last time you helped them.
They were going to kill me. They found me right after you left. They had been following you.
I'll send a message. Get on her.
Apparently he's not running.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Yep. He looks down at the chair that he knocked over, bends down, picks up the chair, sits down. His feet are all sort of dangling off the floor.
Do you know what they are at?
They just said they wanted you, especially the one I saved.
The one you saved.
Kalen, yes, that's his name.
You wanted him? Really? The elf? Okay.
They were asking for him specifically. The rest of you were just...
Kalen's cell, right?
Did you go up to the room?
No, I'm looking
Oh,
over
it's
the
just
gambler's
It's
shoulders.
you two and Narok and Montaigne probably.
Then I'll say grab Kalen on the way.
We probably have grabbed Kellen.
Would you have been grabbed?
Yeah, where are we going?
Tara asked us to come upstairs. We found them. Come on.
How did you contact them?
I used a small spell of sending.
Didn't by chance think that we could ambush them if you would have told us?
They're far too powerful.
Not if we're everyone.
You
Okay.
struggled with trolls.
Well, I'm guessing you've done some rituals on them now? Or
Yes,
have you learned anything?
I have learned many things. The 9 are immortal beings, all powerful. They are next to gods. They have lived since Ilianturva's own time.
Exactly.
They have lived since she was alive the first time. They have been around for thousands of years.
Do we have searched that might not be true?
They were there in the living flesh. Did you see their power? Did you witness? They could compel me to do anything.
At this point, when he says that, I'll put on my tinfoil hat and start attuning to it.
Sounds good.
Have you ever heard the name Nevadora?
Oh,
Telling the truth.
give me an insight check. I can check my books. If we can go back to my hut, I can.
Yeah, about that.
Her house burned down.
Oh. My books. Insight.
Yeah, over 20.
Yeah, he still seems genuine and seems to be telling the truths he knows.
Save one of them. I'll keep all of them.
Did I get to finish reading my book? The one that I stole?
I don't think you've had time since you started. No.
I'll say nothing about it. I don't feel sorry enough for him.
Yeah. Thank you. It's a children's story.
Special one.
I had hundreds. They're very good.
It looks so special.
This one. Just gold. I have many with gold. Hey, you're not here.
I know.
I had many with gold.
Still have to tell you.
Do you have a way of finding people? As you did with Galadhmir's mother?
Yes. Which plane?
Hopefully this one.
This one. Who are we looking for?
The one that's missing.
Yes, the daughter.
Mm-hmm. And I think you owe us.
I will need some of my ingredients.
Which were?
In my hut.
I swear to God, if
Wait,
you
what
say
is
Venom
it?
Plan right now, I'm gonna punch you.
I will not say that. I need some tortoise dust and the bones of a very rare horse. And I will need 20 ounces of gold.
Do we have those components in our
No. None of your wizards.
Well, then it seems
I mean,
like
the gold might have survived the fire. But
you know any shops that have open this late?
Maybe. We can. How late is it?
Evening?
Don't you have a stash somewhere? Like on another plane or something?
My house was protected.
Oh, apparently not from fire.
I lowered the protections for the Ilianturva.
Wait a minute, you said you lowered?
I had to let them in,
You had to, you could just stay inside.
but I wanted to. They told me to.
did you have insurance?
I do not understand your question.
Yeah, neither do I.
Hey, they were actually you.
Up to me.
That's what he said.
There is an
Why
alchemy
they
shop.
come to you
They
then?
might have the ingredients. We can check. I know the owner. I can wake him up if you want.
Are you going to run?
No.
We're not going to harm you if you don't do anything.
I
Are you
promise.
still compelled to do stuff?
I think I've accomplished my goal.
Just in case, I just hit him in the shoulder. Seemed to work when they saw that.
Thank you.
Who of the 9 did you see? Was it Susan?
Oh, this was Karen.
They told me their names were Morgana and Sara.
Morgana and
Sara.
Well then, I don't know why they were looking for me.
three of them.
At least, yeah.
No, it's 4. Susan,
Yeah.
Karen.
No, I don't think Karen was in that one.
Now it is.
It has to be.
It
now.
has to be now.
I need 6 against 1.
What's the name of this wizard? Trevon.
Darton.
Hmm?
Trevon Darton.
Yes, exactly what I thought of.
Do you want to do this now?
You don't know it's kind of a thing.
Just follow me. And he jumps off this chair and starts walking towards the door.
Does he seem more relaxed?
Seems more relaxed, yeah.
You keep watching him while he walks around it.
Had to follow him of Vladimir.
That's good. Not just scan. I'm trying to be vigilant when you're walking.
And then he just walks out of the tavern into the streets. Just walks slowly, casually. Making sure to not make any sudden movements. Walks into the market street. Goes up to a sort of like a chemist's shop. It looks closed. He goes to the side alley, knocks on the door. Laurentius? Laurentius? And then another gnome opens the door. Trevon, you again. What do you need at this hour? I need some supplies. This gentleman will pay. And then he points to you. And then, okay, follow me. And then they walk down towards the store and enter it. Trevon sort of tells him what he needs. They gather the supplies.
So you assumed I'm paying because of my looks or what?
You were the one paying?
Oh, he was talking about him. He was the one burning.
I haven't burned anything.
What does it cost?
It should be about, for Trevon's friends, 12 gold.
Exactly, he's paying.
That's fine, I'll pay.
Thank you. Trevon just starts walking towards the exit of the shop.
Do you have enough of two of these now?
2.
In case you have to do it again.
Yes, I can do it twice, no problem. Follow me. Then he starts walking back towards the tavern. Into the street, down towards the tavern.
Mostly keeping watch on him.
Yeah,
I'll
walks
keep watch
into the
around
tavern,
us.
back up to his room. We can do it from here, you think?
Yeah.
Yep. So who are we locating again?
Galadhmir,
Oh yes.
which you are the cause of us missing.
I'm so sorry. I would have liked not to.
I'm still going to be mad about it. It's our friend.
Understandable. Let me just do this. And then he starts mixing his supplies, crushing the bones.
Okay. Lines with what he did earlier.
Give me an investigation check. As soon as you do, you realize that this is not the same spell that he did locating the mother.
It isn't?
No.
Not at all.
No. Oh no, it's not the same spell. The other one was locating a blood relative in a different dimension. And then he keeps working. working, keeps mixing. Do anyone have a fire?
Yeah, sure.
And the ingredients catch fire, and he breathes in the fumes. His eyes turn completely
A master wizard that can't light his own fire.
his eyes turn completely white. And then his eyes turn back again. Raglan was it? She is currently in Hope's End.
Oh
What?
boy.
How far is it?
That's like 3 weeks or something.
It's outside of your 1,000 feet.
Yeah, it's outside of it.
Was she alive?
She's alive. Yes. That's about a month's travel.
Yeah, we know where Hope's End is.
Oh, good. Did you want more?
Can you bring her here?
No.
Can you
I
bring
have a
us-
friend who could. I'm not sure where he is currently. Good indeed.
You can see people.
He can get to people and bring people.
I'm guessing that might be faster. Can you ask him?
I could use ascending to him. He might not answer me. He usually doesn't. But
Somebody over does.
Okay. Sent. No reply.
Is he alive?
Yes. You received the message.
What did you say?
I told him that the daughter was missing. She was in Hope's End. And that his friends wanted to retrieve her. Wasn't it? It's factually correct.
You can say more like, help, in big trouble, we'll pay you.
You can't ask Grendir for help.
Because
It would cost
a favor?
very much.
Oh my god, now we want more favors.
Well, I'm willing to give a favor.
Wait, are you guys a dead?
You had to say you.
I didn't use no saving. I was in my own little mission.
Yeah,
Don't
you know,
remember?
you're adept to us. Anyway, can you bring us to her?
I have no such ability. I can assist you in flying towards her, but it will still take a long time.
Did she seem kind of in danger? Or was she just...
She was unconscious. I did not see what was around her.
Hold on, wait. They wanted to get to me. Are they? This is not an exchange you guys are looking for.
To exchange her to you.
Yes.
No.
I was just checking.
Why, are you getting cold feet there?
No, but it would be
Say that-
unwise, you know.
Tell them that we need help and we're willing to help out.
I will say you need help, not we. Is that okay? Sent. Very quiet.
Yeah, I don't think we're really getting anywhere with this wizard and his wizard friend. I mean, he can't even light his own fire. So
Grendir will appear if he wants to.
Guessing he would have. Well,
I don't know what to do.
the shortest way to travel would be worth the bitch mother going to go get Chalice. Chalice was the pure way to get her back. That's our closest option, isn't it?
I will
Fucking
in
conscious.
no way trust
No.
her.
either, but it's on the way, and we better check our options.
Yeah, but we should work our own angle.
Of course. But we do that when we get there.
But we can't go to Hope's End.
Just what is it then?
I don't
different
know.
wizard who can get us there.
I mean, remember what happened to him? He was not himself for days. I mean, he has so many fingers.
I'm not saying. You ask Odell, maybe? What is happening in Hope's End?
Oh, they were going.
He,
We met them.
he has been traveling.
Peace was in the mountains, I think. Somewhere.
They were, and then they went back to Hope's End. But the last time you talked to him, he would have been around Kadun.
That was on the way.
It's between here and there, yeah. Not completely. But
Oh,
that would,
last
yeah, you
time
talked to
I
him.
talked
Yeah,
him
that was on the way. Yeah,
down. So.
he would probably still be in Kadun.
Might at least have been. Maybe that the cult has Galadhmir in Hope's End. We couldn't even be two of them.
To be fair,
There are 9 of them.
do we actually know that there's 9 of them? So far I've met only 1.
You've seen all of them. Underground in Hope's End, you saw all of them. When you lost your ring. When they basically just forced you down to the ground and pulled your ring off you.
What about that little... You know the little guy? Appearing, disappearing.
Yeah, we have no way of contacting him.
We can, I don't know, think hard about it.
I mean, he said whatever your heart's desire. Maybe it's just walking up or something. He seems very in tune with.
I'll find a corner in the room and I'll sit down and I'll try and think as loudly as I can. So I'll just think it, but they're mysterious beings that have done favors for us in the past. We need help. Please?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, that's actually a good roll. With -1%, 17.
As you think hard about this, as you feel the desire to find Relgalin, to save Relgalin, you suddenly hear a voice. Narek. And then you see the Oracle sitting on a chair inside this tavern room.
Does he look?
These will work.
Does he look at all like the shape that we've been seeing in the trees? Do we have like a similar body shape, I guess?
Could be the same size as the shape. But other than that, not really.
Okay. I don't know how.
You have a desire.
Yes.
Your desire is strong. A favor will be owed. Help will be given.
I'll owe a favor.
Everyone who desires this will owe a favor.
A favor owed, a favor given.
Well, I can't say that I
You don't desire this.
to rescue Relgalin that much, but I know it's a desire.
I mean, with awareness.
What was the types again?
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
And you know which kind?
Yes.
Okay, you do feel a presence, a celestial presence, in the same room that you are in now.
But you don't see him.
You do see him. But the spell is a little unspecific on the perfect location of things, it's just the general.
And I also use puncture sense. So unless it's hidden from divination magic, I will learn damage immunities, resistance, and vulnerabilities, and what they are. So I kinda
You
know that.
sense nothing.
Can you bring her here?
No. I do not desire this outcome, and you do not desire it enough.
Me or we?
Collectively. Friends seem hesitant and uncaring.
I did not.
You have a slight desire, but you are uncertain and chaotic. You're not
Add
sure what
him
you
to that
want.
list.
Your desires are clouded. Come closer. Come closer. And then he stretches out this sort of weird, skinny hand towards you. You come closer.
Yeah.
Yep. That's close enough to touch. Touches you. And sort of your entire body lights up purple. You do not have enough desire. You have desire. It's not enough.
And
The price will have to be paid in addition. I will give you some help. Touch my hand.
I'll walk over.
Who touches the hand? And
Well,
you,
I guess that means goodbye.
you two do not touch the hand?
I'll wait at least.
Yep. Nothing happens.
leave.
I'll put on my glove and everything.
What are we doing?
I'm helping you. Save your friend. And then the light goes out. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
I knew it! The idea worked! The idea worked!
I like it. That's very interesting. Okay. It's going to be interesting to see where this picks up in a week.
Yeah.
Well, it's not gonna be me in new clothes.
Nope.
No!
No.
No, you just...
And you still have
you
an
just
exception.
think-
Bad armory.
Yeah, but it was only 10 gold. Like,
Okay. Thank you all for watching. I look very much forward to what's going to happen next week.
Oh
I
yeah, me
didn't
too.
even need this.
And thank you for playing with us, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Should I show up or should I just go?
I think you should. You're still alive. So we'll see.
Somewhere.
Okay. Thank you all for watching. See you in a week.